Are we live? Are we good now?
Yes.
Nice. Welcome back to the... Welcome back to the... Welcome back to the... With the... Welcome back to the Taylor Gorman Show, you guys. Just me today. I'm just hanging out. I'm going to try my hand at a solo podcast. I've never done one. You know, I've produced about a bajillion of them. And so I'm just here sitting with Kyle because I wanted to say hello to you guys this week. I didn't want to leave you hanging dry just because I couldn't book somebody because I got too busy and I forgot, dude. Procrastination. Let's talk about it, dude. Yeah, it's really been the bane of my existence, dude. I love to procrastinate stuff, dude. I love it. It feels so good. It feels so good to know that you have stuff to do, but then you just go, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to play video games instead. Oh, maybe I'll nap. Maybe I'll take a nap. Maybe I'll play video games and take a nap and and then I'll get vehemently high and I'll get super stoned by myself. And I just sit there and I go, fuck, why am I not doing anything? I have so much stuff to get done. And you're just stressing about stuff that you have the power to complete and tasks that you have the power to finish and you know that you need to get done. But they still, it's like I want to live with I subconsciously want to live with the Indiana Jones boulder just chasing me. It's like, I don't know why I do it to myself. It feels good, but it also is horrible and anxiety inducing. But yeah, I've been trying to do other stuff too to stay busy while we're going through this transition with the work with, we have a big client that's like moving on and going to a different direction with their media stuff. So I'm having to do some stuff around the studio to kind of keep a roof over our heads. So I'm trying to, get, all kinds of different work in, and it's been defeating and exciting and scary and sad, all the feelings all at once, but we're going to make it through. It's all right. That's how we got here. I think we've had it too good for too long. Sometimes you're getting like a big check from a client or a job or something, and you lose your grind. I kind of lost my grind for a little bit, dude. Honestly. I think I've been thinking about like, what it means to me to have this client and stuff like that we're losing. And I'm like, dude, it's sad and it's kind of scary to have an income change like that, but it also it's awakening the beast again. I'm getting ready to grind again. And part of that is I think it's like a hyperbolic time chamber kind of thing. For me, I have to be lazy, and I have to go through that phase where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to just sit inside and do nothing for a while. And then I'll smoke weed, and I'll get a lot of anxiety about it, and then the grind starts. I'm trying to figure out my grind recipe. This is a grind maxing podcast now. This is about hustle and grind and business and entrepreneurship.
So let's talk about crypto, guys.
This is Gary Retard. Instead of Gary V. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can hit the air horn on that one. That was a good one. Shout out Kyle, you guys, for coming today. And even though I didn't have a guest, and he's like, "What are you gonna do for a podcast by yourself? You're not Michael Ridley. You could never be Michael Ridley." That's what Kyle said to me at the internet. You could never be Michael Ridley. You'll always be the one in that chair. I'm kidding. You didn't say that. No, but yeah, I'm trying to I'm working on myself. I actually am kind of like a little bit health maxing. I know we just duffed some in and out, but I did do protein style. So we're trying. So we're healthy today. My body's a temple. But yeah, I've been trying to go to the gym. I'm in the gym again the last 2 days. I'm back to working out a little bit. I'm sore again. And dude, so the first day I go work out, and that first day back to the gym when you haven't been to the gym in a while, it's so defeating, bro. You're just like, I'm such a fucking faggot loser. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you're like,
Everything feels extra heavy.
Yeah. Why is it so heavy? 80 wasn't that heavy last time. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to. And then you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, this is a mess. What is, we were so good. We were so good from like last June through November, and the holidays just wrecked me. They just nuked me. And so I got back in there 2 days ago. First day, week felt like shit. You know, I did what everybody does first day back in the gym. And I stopped off at the little shopette that they have in the gym where they have all this stuff, and I'm like, I for sure need to buy this stuff. You know what I mean? First day back at the gym, feeling like a total weak dumbass, and I'm like, I for sure need to buy all this stuff. So I'm like, creatine gummies, got them. Candy, that's fun. Protein bar right now, why not? And then a little protein shake, sure. Oh, and I'm gonna be tired later, so a Celsius. So I just I went 7-Eleven shopping, immediately covered in sweat from the sauna, not even sweat from my workout because it was a weak pussy workout. And so I went to the sauna and I sweat. I'm checking out at the thing, and the guy, you know, scans my little membership thing and whatever. And he's like, how's it going? How was your workout? Because that's their version of the Zoomies, like, hi, welcome in. You know what I mean? Welcome in. Hey, oh yeah, you look good in those Free World denims. You know what I mean? Like that's the gym's version of that is, so how was your workout? They don't care. This jacked fucking stud doesn't give a fuck about how my workout was. How was your workout? Weak and pathetic. It's horrible. Felt like shit. How are you doing? But I told him, I was just being real with him. I was like, dude, honestly, I haven't been in a while. And I felt like a weak, like, idiot. You know what I mean? And I just like said, I was trying to make him laugh or something. And he's like, he got me while I was down. He goes, have you ever worked out with a trainer?
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's setting you up.
He set me up, and I was like, no, I mean, yeah, I have. I was like, my friends are trainers and I've worked out with them, but it's not like the same. He's like, yeah. And he's like, why don't I get you in for, they do like a free one for you, like a free consultation thing. And I was like, all right. You know, because I didn't want to sound like a fucking I don't want anyone to tell me. I'm going to come in here whenever I want. I'm going to scurry home and play Battlefield and eat chips right after this. No, I don't want to see a personal trainer. I didn't want to tell him that. So I was like, yeah, sure, fine. He goes, well, when can you get in here? And I was doing the thing, you know, like, what days work for you? Like, just like, again, for the procrastination. I'm trying to
mornings. Or
I'm trying to put. I'm like, I don't really like mornings, and nights don't really work for me. Afternoons are booked. You know, I'm like trying everything to get out of doing it. And then finally, he just goes, "What are you doing tomorrow morning?" And I was like, "Nothing." You know, nothing. And then he goes, "How's 11 o'clock?" I was like, "All right." So I got out of bed yesterday, and I went to the personal trainer thing. He's like, all right, I got you booked with Diego for 11 o'clock.
Hey, I'll Diego.
Yeah, I got you booked with my boy Diego tomorrow at 9.
And I was like, Diego's going to take care of you.
Yeah. No, he didn't even one of those, dude. Diego's going to stretch you out, dude. He's going to stretch you out. No. So I went at 11. I was there on time, and I met with Diego. And Diego was like a, mid to late 20s, like, I don't know what kind of Latino he was, but some kind of Puerto Rican stud guy with light-skinned Latino with a thick accent and tattoos. Mullet? No mullet. But he was moderately jacked. But anyway, he's talking to me like this, and you know what I mean? He's going very fast, and so I'm going to, so I come in there, and he's a suave guy. And so I'm like, I didn't realize until after all of this experience that I'm going to tell you about, I didn't realize until after that I'm like the old guy in the Reebok shoes, like that he's trying to teach. You know what I mean? At the gym. And like, I know more than that, and I'm younger and I'm stronger. I still have a little bit of my youth here. Okay. I'm only 35, but in his eyes, I'm fucking I'm like 10 years older than him or something. I'm just an old, like, fat piece of shit. So the first thing he does, he goes, all right, so first thing we're doing, he brings me in this little room in the side, like kind of by the the cable machine. There's these little like rooms where they have meetings with people and trainers and stuff. And so he brings me in this little room and he goes, all right, so take off your shoes and then you'll take off your socks and then wipe your feet with this Purell hand sanitizer wipe and then step on this thing. And he goes, this thing's going to tell you all the things about your body. It literally tells you, and it prints out this sheet. You step on this thing with your bare feet and you hold these little handles like this with your thumbs. And it's like, you know, the technology that they have on like bikes or whatever, where you put your hands on the metal and it tells you your heart rate. It's like that same kind of technology, but it does like a full body scan of your like BMI and all this stuff. And so he prints out all this stuff. It's literally pinpoints like how fat you are in every area of your body. So he's like, yeah, looking at this, your legs are a little fat. He's using better bedside manner, but I'm just seeing in real time, broken down into a perfect chart of how fat each one of my body parts are and
Was
each
it like
area.
a heat map?
No, I don't remember. I don't know exactly what it was. It's in the car.
Just imagine like thermal vision. It's just like all your little fat pockets all over your body.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was like, I think it was like a measurement, your bone density. And bro told me my legs were underdeveloped. Okay. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? So he's like, let's do a little back workout today. And I was like, okay. And he goes, we'll walk you through. We'll do this if you want to sign up after, you can. I didn't. I'm going to cut right to the chase. I wasted this guy's time. I did. I wasted this guy's time because he showed me the prices and I said, oh, it's any more than $0 more a month? Absolutely not. I'm barely using it at $40, whatever it is a month. And I'm grandfathered in.
How much was it?
It was like each session was like $65, which is crazy for some dude to follow me around the gym and go, nice. You know what I mean? It's like nice, get it up there. You know what I mean? I don't care how cool your accent is, dude. I'm not paying you $65 to egg me on to work out. And he did teach me some workouts that I'll do again. You know what I mean? But it just got me feeling like, you know, like an old man or something. I'm like, damn, I am aging. I'm like, these young kids are having to walk me around the gym and have me do these workouts like I haven't done this a million times. Like I know how to work out. I don't know why I did it. It was one of those things that
you got tricked while you were down.
I did, and every step of the way, I'm like, this is so stupid. Why am I doing this? I know that I'm not going to pay for this. I know that there's no way that I will ever do another session with this guy. But let's just see where this goes. At that point, I was just like, let's just see where it goes and how it feels to work out. And I guess it's kind of cool to work out with somebody that's like, all right, give me one more. All right, give me one. That's kind of cool. I guess it is. But 65 smackaroos.
Not that cool.
65 buckaroos? No way, dude.
But think if you're going 5 days a week, dude, that's insane.
Yeah. I mean, I think that you could just like, or you can bundle them. And one of them was like 60 sessions if you wanted to do like twice a week or something. It was like $6,400 or some shit. I'm just like, dude, who is whipping out their checkbook in here in this fucking dingy little room in the gym? Who's whipping out their checkbook going, sign me up, Diego?
I don't think anybody.
Like, what kind of old ladies are you stretching out in here, Diego? Be honest. You're up to no good. What else is new? I got these shorts. They're kind of short, dude. But everyone's wearing the short shorts. I like them short, but I'm still made to feel self-conscious. Mason came in here the other day. I was wearing not even these shorts. I was wearing some other shorts that were a little shorter. But he goes, nice shorts. Where's the rest of them?
Yeah, but that man can't get his t-shirt off.
That's true. He wears tight clothes. It's the style now. It's the biggest shirt you can find and the tiniest little shorts you can find. That's the style.
Look like your girlfriend going to bed.
Yeah, you look like your girlfriend. Your girlfriend when she wants to show a little ass around the house. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's a little cheek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about them. They're pretty short when I sit down. I got my I'm gonna like a hack. I'm gonna repeat this bit that I heard on a pod, but I got my Chris Christie's on, dude. Have you do we have the computer back yet? It should be coming back. We got to show him we got to have a laugh at the Chris Christie's real quick. Is it coming on? Yeah, okay. Here, I'll text you the password. This is riveting podcasting. We're just doing the real stuff, dude. You know, me and Ridley started just like this. People don't know. It was like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? We're still kind of like that.
We're talking about short shorts.
We're talking about short shorts. We're having fun. We just wanted to give you guys something. This is for you. You know? But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely going to keep going back to the gym. I think I'm going to go after this. I think I'm going to go just do a little, even though I'm sore and hurting a little bit. God, it just makes you feel so fucking weak, dude, when you skip the gym for a couple days. I don't know. I got to do something to get my head right, dude. My head's right. I got to do something to keep it right. Because it seems like every other day I'm like, it's all crumbling. It's all falling down. But, you know, everything can be, you got to turn the TV on too. Yeah. Everything is just, it all works out, you know? It's going to work out. We'll get more work for the studio and for the photography business. People will see our greatness. Oh, yes, the Chris Christie's. We're back. Oh, my God. You ever seen these, dude? Have you ever seen these? These are outrageous. Look at how crazy Chris Christie are. Look at them shorts. Oh, my God.
It's the Michelin Man.
How did he get them in there? That's nuts. Go back to the shorts, dude. That's me right now, dude. Oh, really good. If you guys want a good laugh, go to this is just this podcast is just a podcast directory now. But if you guys want a good laugh, go to Dad Meet with Jimmy Gillespie from a while ago, and Jimmy had these shorts on, and he said he had his Chris Christie's on, and we had a crazy laugh about it. Oh yeah, the one down to the left when he's leaning his ass up against the car, like it doesn't even look real. Dude, that is the most bottom-heavy man I've ever seen. He's built like Mike Wazowski.
Dude, his hips start at his shoulder.
It's incredible.
Nuts.
It's incredible. Got the Chris Christie pants. Look at that guy underneath with the fupa. He's got his... What the fuck? That's incredible. Yeah. That's me. That's me and my Chris Christie's, dude. Just trying to be like the kids, dude. Look, me. No, I don't have that Chris Christie front, dude. The Chris Christie front is insane.
The pillow stuff.
The pillow stuff. The My Pillow. It's insane. Oh yeah, throw the image up there. Let's see, what else can we talk about? I don't know. I should have prepared more for this, but we're kind of doing it on the fly. We're giving them that real stuff, that good stuff, that raw stuff. It's just me. All right, guys, Q&A. Any questions? You're not even live. All right, guys, Q&A. This is now a Q&A portion of the show where we ask questions. And we're just going to wait for some questions to come in. They should be coming in any second.
Oh, I actually do have a question.
Oh, okay.
It's about the mischief stuff that we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I ever asked you, but did you guys have mischief night? Or like Devil's Night, some people would call it. I think it's just an East Coast thing.
Oh, was it the night before Halloween?
Yeah.
What's that called? Look it up.
It's called Mischief Night.
Is that what it's actually called?
It depends on where you are. It's either Mischief
I think it's
Night
from
or
a
Devil's Night.
I think we all got it from a cartoon. I think there was like Rocket Power or something was like Mischief Night or like I don't remember what it was.
Oh, look at I just
Mischief
saw
Night, informal holiday on October 30th, the night before. Known for playful pranks and toilet papering trees, soaping windows. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Cabbage
weird that
night.
it
What the
says-
hell?
Yeah, see, I've heard like a bunch of different things. but-
Cabbage night. They're just so silly. Oh, that's New England. I thought it was England. Cabbage night. Devil's night. Popular name for mischief night. Okay. Yeah, we definitely did this a couple times. We definitely did some TPing. We did some little vandalage, you know?
It was kind of like you were talking about with there was just that one house you guys targeted all the time.
Yeah.
It was just like that was all year. Everybody's like, dude, when Halloween comes around,
Yeah.
that guy's house.
Yeah. We're hitting Rocky's house. Yeah. Yeah, mischief night was good. We did it a lot around Christmas, dude. We loved snapping the head off of one of them plastic deer.
Just leaving fucking
Oh.
snow tracks, dude. Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
leaving a little trail of where you came
Oh,
from.
yeah. A little pee in the front yard, you know, nothing crazy. You know, building a dick out of snow, something. Dick and ball snowman. Went pretty hard. What about you? Did you do a mischief night?
Yeah, we usually do like eggs and toilet paper.
Mm.
Nothing crazy. I do remember one time we went out like on a non-mischief night and we were just like boozing. Like this is like when we started boozing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, we were probably like 16 or 17. And my one friend's like, why don't we just egg houses now? Like we don't have to wait. And I'm like, that's a fucking sick idea.
Yeah.
And then we went out and we were like throwing
Dude,
eggs.
you know we could be egging houses every night. We don't need to be
We
doing
can egg
this
as much as
once
we
a
want.
year.
Yeah. So then we came back, we got more eggs. We were doing it from another friend's house who did not fuck with that at all. He
Mm.
hated it. And then we went out there, and then the dude I'm doing it with just picks up a huge rock, like I'm talking 2-hand rock,
Yeah.
and throws it at the windshield of a car and just shatters the windshield. And we like sprinted away. I'm like, what the fuck was that? We were throwing eggs. I was like, you escalated so
He just
hard.
got too horny.
Yeah.
He was just fucking, oh yeah, dude, we're breaking shit. Ah, fuck. And he was like,
He
yo.
just fucking Donkey Kong this guy's car and just ran away.
God.
I felt really bad after that.
Did
to
he
be
get in
honest.
trouble?
No. I mean, it was
No?
the middle of the night.
Yeah. Did you lose some sleep?
No, because I think I was drunk.
Okay.
But
cool.
yeah, but definitely was like thinking about it next week. And I'm like, is he gonna get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a guy, for our first friends who could drive. His name was Dieter. Dieter Jones. What's up, Dieter? You might listen to this once in a while. He was one of our first friends to drive. He got a giant, like old, like steel made Chevy Bronco thing or F-150 or something like that. And it was one of the ones that had the cover on the hood, or it had the cover on the bed.
Oh, like
You know what I mean?
Like a pickup truck with the hard cover.
Yeah.
On it? Yeah.
And dude, we would get shit faced and smoke blunts, and then he would just run over every mailbox he could see in a row, and it would hit all the trash cans. And it was like Simpsons Hit and Run all over the streets of Tigard. He was running over. He was hitting every trash can, they were doing like triple varial spins, and trash was flying everywhere.
That's awesome.
And the whole street was just all fucked with trash, and it was great.
That's
Good times.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. We used to rent hotel rooms and then just invite all our friends there and get hammered and fucked up before anybody had like an apartment or anything to do it at. We were like, because there is that weird age when you're growing up where you're not quite 21, but you're over 18. In that little gap right there, there's a lot of like, dude, where can we drink?
Yeah.
Dude, where can we smoke?
A lot of in the woods.
A lot of in the wood, but the woods, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You can't invite the woods is fun until bitches get involved. Because guys want to be bitches, want to bring the bitches.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Flip flops.
And you can't bring you can't invite girls to the woods. It's like, yo, we're gonna go to the woods and get fucked up. You want to fucking. That's why you had to get the budget in. You know, hey, we got a room at the budget in. We're gonna tear it apart. You want to come through, play some beer pong in the tiny hall in the tiny kitchenette. I just remember just like viciously shitting in those parties too. I was just like, I don't know. I would just
You're
go
like 5 feet away from him.
just lock myself in the bathroom, and everybody's out partying, doing drugs in the front living room. I'm just locked in. Everybody thinks I'm puking, and I'm like, yeah, sure. I was just
puking like
shitting
crazy.
my brains out while all the hottest people I know are in the other room. And then you walk out, you're like sweating. You're like, hey, yeah, hey, good to see you. Yeah, grab a beer. Your stomach is still bubbling. You're just like, oh God. Hot girls looking at you, and you're just like, hey, and they're like, he just shit. Like they know. I can tell he just shit. Yeah, I know. I can feel it in your energy. You have shit energy. I feel like you just got up off the seat. I feel like if I go sit on that seat right now, it's gonna be warm from your ass. I know you weren't puking in there. Do you have any embarrassing party stories, Kyle?
Oh yeah, there was one. So to preface this, so it doesn't seem so weird, there's this lady we used to work for that was like uber rich from like I guess divorces, but she had like a mansion, and we lived like kind of in the middle of nowhere. And she would like hire me and my friends to like take care, like clean stuff or like do installations or like take care of her horses. But she used to let us like throw keg parties at her fucking mansion. It was
Sick.
awesome. And one night I was just like blacked out, and I guess I like got up and walked into the hallway and was just pissing on the wall in the hallway. And this guy that lived there like stopped me, and he's like, hey, you're pissing on the walls. And I was like, shut the fuck up. And he's like, dude, you're pissing on, like, he just kept telling me. And then I was like, oh, and I like woke up and like dick in hand and like looked at the wall, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then somebody pushed this girl. There was an indoor pool. Somebody pushed the girl in the pool and then pushed me in the pool and then blamed me for it the next morning. But I was so drunk, I had no idea. And I was like apologizing for like a week. And then he told me like years later, he's like, oh yeah, you never did that. That was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no more tequila for Kyle.
They really took advantage of you, dude, on that one.
Oh yeah.
They got you. They put you on. They put you on the hook for a classic push the girl in the pool.
Well, it broke her phone.
Oh,
that's why they were like
back when the pool broke phones.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, I don't remember.
I got pushed in the pool too. Yeah, I picked a couple of my friends up and threw them in the pool. Broke their phones. My mom had to get them new phones. She was pissed.
I still don't trust a phone in a pool.
Yeah, Michael was trying to show off and threw his fucking his phone in the pool the other day. See, dude, they're fine. Threw his phone in the pool, and Mason's freaking out. No, don't, dude. Stressing me out.
Was it fine?
It was fun, but you weren't there. You were there.
No, I said, was the phone fine?
Oh, the phone was not fine. No,
I wasn't there.
No, he had to go. Yeah, you were. This was at Mumford's party. I'm pretty sure you were there. Were you not?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just assumed you were
I was just
there.
like, I don't remember him breaking his phone.
Yeah, he broke his phone. Ronaldo broke his foot.
That sounds about
Our
right.
friend Ronaldo jumped into the pool, and they had these things that were like, I don't know, 3 or 4, 5 feet from the pool. That was like a little like shelf that you could put drinks on, and like it was kind of like a standing bar area. You could put a bar stool under it if you wanted to. And he got up on that, and he was like, "I'm gonna do it." And everybody was like, "Don't do it." And I was like, "Ronaldo, no, don't do it." And he jumps in the pool, and then just his ankle on his way in just hits as hard, all of his weight on it, and he just falls over into the pool because he didn't like push hard enough, and you know.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude, he's fucked. And he's like, "Dad, I'm fine." And the next day, he's like limping around downtown. I'm just like a homeless person. He's just limping around like a zombie.
Got $1.
It's still hurting him. I was like, Ronaldo, no. Anyway, guys, Ronaldo's all honestly the podcast we did with him. It's right on track with what he
fun.
but that him jumping off some shit. It's kind of right on track with his upbringing. We found out, so you guys can go watch that episode with Ronaldo. He talks about jumping off of shit and hurting himself, and he's still out here doing the greatest hits. He's doing the greatest hits. Yeah, phone in the pool. Fuck, I was gonna bring something. I forgot. Phone in the
Peeing
pool.
on walls.
Peeing on the walls. Getting too drunk.
Getting blamed.
Getting blamed for stuff. Oh, I've never told you about the Piss Chronicles. The couch Piss Chronicles. So back when I was out there with in Oregon with living out there with Garrett, the one that came and did the podcast. I wasn't living with him, but we would always party at his house all the time. He had a big party at his house one time, and I think we played a show or something, went back to his house and got hammered. A bunch of people passed out on the couch. I fell asleep on like one side of the L-shaped couch, like this side of the L-shaped couch. And then on the long side, there was somebody sleeping there, and we're all kind of drunk. We couldn't figure out who it was, but it was just me and this other person on the couch. I got up in the middle of the night or the morning. It was like the morning. I got up and I took a big long piss. I remember it was just like a long, like hungover, drank last night piss. And then I went back and lay back down on the couch and I went to sleep. And when I did that, I noticed that whoever it was, I don't remember it clearly because it was kind of dark in there too. The shades were pulled. Whoever had slept there on the couch was like sitting up at that point. Or no. Somebody was still asleep on the couch. They were still asleep on the couch. So I wake up the next morning, or I wake up later on that day, and nobody's on the couch there anymore. And I find out later that whoever was on that side of the couch had pissed the couch, viciously pissed the couch. Now, there's only one other they pissed and ran. They pissed, got up, and went, oh, fuck. I can creep out of here with it without anyone being none the wiser. And I can slide out of this piss, and somebody else can get blamed for it. So they slid out on their piss on their pee-pee couch, and I got low key blamed for it because they were like, "You were fucking sleeping on the couch. I was sleeping on the other side of the couch. My pants were dry."
Yeah.
So
I have the proof.
I have the proof. My pants were dry. I stayed all morning. You know what I mean? And I woke up and said bye to people and left with dry pants. And then. Anyway, so they're all, you pissed the couch, oh, fuck you pissed the couch. They weren't really mad at me. They were just trolling me about it. You know what I mean? And calling me a couch pisser. Meanwhile, our buddy John, we find out that it was our buddy John. He was, a couple weeks later, we're hanging out at Garrett's house again. John is drunk and asleep in a recliner while everybody's hanging out. There's music playing and he's sleeping in front of everybody at a party. You know what I mean? Like just hammered. Yeah, like that in a recliner.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we just hear these pitter patters and we're like, what the fuck is that? And we look down and there's a puddle of piss being accumulated under John's chair. And I just stood up and I was like, oh, you're fucking pissed. It's him. I told you it was him. I was like, I told you it was John, dude.
Wait,
it wasn't me.
How long was this in between?
I think it was like 3 weeks or a month of getting fucking blamed for this couch pissing. And then in front of everyone's eyes, the true culprit actively pissing himself in front of everybody. It was incredible.
I actually have
I was vindicated. In that moment, it felt good. It felt really good 100%. To be vindicated. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a popular court case where the guy everybody thought he was the killer until they got the DNA back. But that's how it feels.
Like OJ?
Yeah, I felt like OJ in that moment. Yeah, if I would have pissed the couch, here's how I would have did it.
I have a very similar thing, actually. So everybody knew about me peeing on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had pissed somewhere else weird. I have a thing for this. I did this a couple years ago, actually, just hammered.
Like a sexual thing for it?
No, that I just get up and I like miscalculate what's a toilet. Like I just go, that's a toilet while I'm like sleepwalking. It's only when I'm hammered. But like I wake up, I go somewhere and go, that's a toilet, and then just piss in the wrong place. I did it in like my own garbage can in my room. Like a fucking like a year or so ago.
When I did ketamine one time randomly, I went home and I pissed in the sink, or I wasn't quite like getting up to the sink, I guess, or something. So Sarah had to open she was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm pissing. And I wasn't like quite aiming at the sink. And so she had to open the cabinet and put like a bowl so I could like piss. She's a ride or die, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She's a ride or die.
Like, well, I can't change this.
I'm already too far down the road with this one.
But yeah, so I was sleeping at a friend's house. There was two brothers, and they had those, those like clear plastic bins you'll put in your closet to like
organize stuff.
Yeah. So in the middle of the night, I was sleeping in like one of their bedrooms, like on the floor or something. And they woke up in the morning and one of them was open and it was just full of piss. And they're like, Kyle, man, come on. I was like, that wasn't even me. We weren't even drinking last night. I was like, I swear it wasn't me. And then like a month later, his brother we're at a party, locks himself in a bathroom hammered, sits on the toilet with all his clothes on and shits his pants.
No
we
way.
couldn't even get in there to get him. And I go, oh, and he pissed himself because he like thought he was on the toilet, but he had all his clothes. But I was like, well, it turns out it wasn't me. Which I guess we still don't know, but that shit's so funny, dude.
Shitting your pants on the toilet with your pants on is so fucking funny.
Like lid down too.
Lid down?
Yeah.
No.
It was one of those,
on
like-
the top of the toilet? No, dude.
And it was one of those furry covers on the top of the toilet.
No.
We just
Was
found
it
him
like
on the floor.
seafoam green or something?
It was like a pink. I think it was like a weird pink.
chartreuse or fucking whatever. Oh
so
my
good,
God,
dude.
cherry blossom. Just covered in like through the pants shit.
It just looks like one of those chocolate covered cherries.
Through the pants shit essence. The shit essence that comes through the pants.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I know we were talking about it with Mike Rainey, but just to touch on how close to shitting my pants I was at the LBJ Museum, it was incredible. And a little follow up on the LBJ stuff, because that was like right after it happened. I think we did that podcast. The rest of the time that my parents were in town, I would equate everything to LBJ. They'd be like, "Oh, what is that?" I'm like, "I think that's LBJ's first." I would just make some shit up. And so we're driving. We go to Fredericksburg. You have to drive through. I'm joking about this the whole trip and just bringing it up. I'm just bringing it up to make them go, "Oh God," you know what I mean? And it was just a little inside joke we were doing the whole time. And we drive through to Fredericksburg. You have to drive through Johnson City, which is like it's Lyndon B. Johnson's. I was like, no way. Are we with Lyndon B. Johnsonville? Lyndon B. Johnson. And then the town outside of that is Rockdale or something, or Rockwell or whatever, and that's Lyndon B. Johnson's hometown. So we keep driving. It's more Lyndon B. everywhere. He's following us on this entire trip. And I'm just elated. I'm a big LBJ guy now. The museum has changed me, dude.
More about Little Beagle Johnson.
Little Beagle Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was his dog.
Oh, really?
They had a beagle also named LBJ. It was Little Beagle Johnson.
You're making that up.
I swear to
Don't
God.
play with me. Don't pull it up. Don't play with me, dude. Little Beagle Johnson is fucking awesome. Little Beagle Johnson. Wow. LBJ was the name. What? The name President Lyndon B. Johnson gave to his beloved family dog to ensure that the pet shared his own iconic initials. Little Beagle Johnson, dude. That's
pretty
so cute.
fucking OG move, dude.
Pretty gangster. And his wife named Lady Bird Johnson. Pretty crazy. That's what Lady Bird Lake is named after. I didn't know that. Till I went to the old museum. LBJ, dude. What a guy. Where are we at? What time?
38.
38. Nice. Let's keep going for a minute.
Yeah.
There was one other thing I was thinking. I'm sorry about how disjointed this is to anybody who made it this far and is still listening. And I appreciate you guys for listening to the podcast and being stoked on some of the guests we've had, some of the conversations we're having, and it makes me feel good to do my own stuff again. I feel like I've talked about it a little bit, but there's this weird depression that you get, and it's honestly, it's kind of like that procrastinating. Like, it feels so good. It feels like procrastinating is like a warm blanket, but then you start to sweat. You know what I mean? And it's like the same. It's like the same.
A weighted blanket.
Yeah, it's like a weighted blanket. Like, oh, it feels good, but it's like I need to get out of bed. You know what I mean? And it's kind of the same thing for me with doing all this shit for other people all the time, because it's so easy to just be like, yeah, just sit here and do Michael's podcast. Oh, it feels so good. It's so comfortable to just do other people's stuff and feel great about doing it. And then you start feeling this like weird feeling that you're like, oh, this is like. I miss doing my stuff, and that me doing my stuff is the only reason that I ever did stuff for anyone else. So it's like I don't know. It kind of makes me, it's fuel for me to do this, even if it's a silly one like this and we're just kind of feeling it out or whatever. And even if nobody watches this, I mean, I need to do this so that I can have the game fuel to go, into battle and go do fucking fun shit with other people and keep a head on my shoulders. Cause I start just getting like, I don't think it's resentful, but it's just like I start to resent myself, or I get frustrated with myself because I'm not doing stuff actively that I want to make for me. You know what I mean? And when I stop doing stuff just for me, everyone else's shit suffers too. So it's like, because I'm like not in the right headspace. And it took me a while to figure that out. I was like, what is this feeling? Why am I grumpy? Why do I not want to do this and that? Why do I not, you know what I mean? And it's like the only way to feel better is by doing more stuff and to do stuff for yourself too.
Have you ever tried it with a trainer?
Fuck you, Kyle. Fuck you, Kyle.
No, I feel you though. I'm kind of in the same spot right now.
Yeah.
But this is fun.
This is fun. I'm having fun.
This is different for me.
This is different for me too. I've never tried to do a solo pod. And it would be a great thing to be able to get good at and fall back on if we don't have a guest, and we can just still keep the uploads coming for you guys and keep my creative juice flowing, because that's really what it's all about. It's not about, look at me, I'm so funny and I'm such a good riffer and I'm such a comedian or whatever. It's just really just for me to like be real and like hang out and get my thoughts out and just to refill the creative tank. Like every time we do this, I feel so good. I'm charged up and I'm ready to kick ass the next week. I'm glad we didn't just like cancel this week or something. We did this so we can, so I can fill up the tank and we can get back at it next week. And I just got to keep consistent on this. I got to keep going to the gym because that stuff helps too. And, maybe this is a little diary. Maybe this is a little gay. And I get it. Maybe it's a little gay, but you know what? Gay. But yeah, I'm, maybe I'm a little gay. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm like, it's just the whole thing. I guess if being real and being unfiltered and not, trying to be funny all the time is gay, then maybe this is a little gay. You know what I mean? But I love you guys. I love you guys listening. I love you, Kyle. And I love doing this shit, man. And we're going to figure out a way to keep the money coming in, keep this place rolling, and keep all the fun happening, because we have to. We must continue. But yeah, I think we could probably wrap it up there. We'll for sure have a guest this next week. So don't worry, it's not going to turn into this all the time. But I appreciate anybody that did watch this, stick around for a little while. You guys are the shit. Thank you guys for listening to Mason's podcast. You're lucky to be here with Mason Smith. Lots of great guests on there. Ridley's made a couple appearances on there. And we've got a lot of fun stuff planned for Mason. Some incredible guests this week on Radio Ridley Radio. If there's any of you stragglers who follow me but don't follow Michael Ridley yet, which is probably not real, but maybe there is a couple of you, go check out Radio Ridley Radio. We have 2 generational eps back to back with Sam Talent and the Lemon Party guys, who are so much fun. Everybody that we've got to meet through this has been so much fun. So I'm excited to keep it going. We're working on new Gritmonger stuff, you guys. Me and Alex are pushing to get a couple of these songs wrapped up here in the next couple weeks or month or so. And we're working on playing shows too. So we've been practicing with a live band for a while. It's pretty exciting stuff for me. That's another one of those areas where I start getting a little weird in my head, because this thing that's been such a big part of my life, playing live music, it's kind of slowed down a bit in the last couple years with the band guys getting busy and being back in Portland. And it's just like, I don't get to get that fucking, I don't get to get that out, dude. The, it's inside of me, and I'm good at it. I've been doing it for, 15 years. It's like in my DNA. And if I don't get to do it, I start to get a little creatively crazy. And it's not good. And so even just practicing like doing shit like this, like the podcast, and then the practicing music with those guys, playing live music again has been makes me feel so much better just about doing everyone else's stuff. And I can't stress, if you guys love Michael's podcast, you love, anything that I do or make or whatever, you're, in the restaurant business, you're listening to this, and I've made stuff for your business or made stuff for your friends' businesses. It all I have to take care of myself creatively too. And so I'm trying to get back on that and stay on that. That's what part of this is why I love Kyle so much. Thank you for holding me accountable, telling me, because if you didn't text me today or we podcast, and I probably would have went, we don't have a guest, whatever. You know what I mean? But I was like, you know what? I can't let Kyle down. My sweet, sweet Kyle. I can't let him down.
Solo, dude.
Yeah. Yep. I have to be strong for Kyle. Because if I was like, no, he'd be like, he'd give me like some gym attitude, like pussy. You know what I mean? Some jujitsu. You didn't make it to class today. Pussy. But yeah, thankful for Kyle, thankful for you guys watching.
Thank you, everybody.
And we'll see you next week.